All right, what's going on, dudes? And welcome back to Jerry's Laboratory. We're back up top again because this time we're going to be flying around in a helicopter. I don't have a pilot's license, but what could possibly go wrong? So let's initiate the command. It's by McMakistein. Never know exactly how to pronounce it, but one of the super genius dudes out there in the world of command block researching and whatnot. So first things first, we need to find a mechanic. So they spawn randomly. They're just a villager, but they'll say mechanic over their head. And I believe if you're just playing vanilla survival, you can find it in a village if you're lucky enough. So for now, there we go. We got a mechanic. Hey, what's going on, dude? So if we click on him, you'll notice we've got some special trades in here. 64 diamonds for a helicopter. Kind of cool. Not cheap. But if you think about it, 64 diamonds for a full-on helicopter, that's not too bad. Not too bad. You good prices. Emerald in exchange for fuel. Now, it's not to be confused with coal. It has to actually be fuel that you use in order to power the thing. And to be fair, that may actually be more expensive than the helicopter itself, which is interesting. And then finally, we've got a wrench, and we'll go into the details of all those things. Let me just trade for them real quickly, though, and then we'll get up and running. All right, don't go anywhere, Mr. Mechanic, dude. Let me grab a helicopter from you. I'm just gonna store a helicopter, carry it around on my arm. I've become very, very buff. It just in the past few minutes to be able to do this. It's all good though. And some fuel, and we'll just get a few wrenches just in case we want to demo them after the fact. So, just a quick little tidbit of information that's pretty cool is that helicopters can actually be used to till dirt. It's pretty nifty. It's basically, I'm imagining what happens is that you have the rotor blade, and the rotor blade kind of starts skimming the dirt, and it tills it. It's just moving so fast that you can't really see it, but I'm holding it far enough away from myself to where it's not decapitating me. But when we actually want to fly the helicopter, we're going to throw it down here on our helipad. And I should mention, the helipad's not like necessary. I just made it because we're going to fly a helicopter, and I feel like helicopters need a helipad. So anyway, next up, we need to fuel this thing up. So in order to do that, we just want to toss down some fuel sort of underneath the thing, and it should, as you throw it down, it'll disappear, and that way you'll know that you're doing it properly. So I'm just going to throw down a bunch, and then until we get some flame particle effects. And once we see those, it means that we have completely filled up the thing. I'm trying not to do it like too fast, just in case it doesn't properly register all of the coal. And there we go. See, you throw it down too fast, and a couple just stay there. But now this thing is fully fueled up and should be ready to go and be awesome. So if we want to get in, just got to right click. But first, I'm going to go into third person mode. You wanna check this out? Oh, sorry, you fell into the pit. You're not gonna be able to witness it now. Hey, Mr. Mechanic, dude, I'm about to fly the helicopter you sold me. Hope that I don't mess it up. All right, here we go. Try to click in the sweet spot, and now, oh, got him off already. Hold on. Stay still. Okay, so the controls are a bit interesting, but once you get used to it, it actually makes perfect sense. So the way it works is that when you are on 5, it works, the up and down works on the inventory hotbar slots, and the forward, stationary, and backwards works on your look. So if we want to stay stationary and start rising, we're going to go to 6 in our hotbar, and we're going to stay basically leaving our view kind of like flat on the horizon, and then we'll just start levitating in place. Now I'm going to go back to 5 in my inventory spot, and that's going to hold us hovering still in the air. If we go to 4 in their inventory slot, then we're going to start going down. So 4 down, 5 hover, 6 up. It makes sense when you think about it. Just 4, 5, 6, down, stationary, up. Now, on the other hand, now we'll stay hovering. If you look down, you'll start cruising on forward. And you've got a pretty wide range of flexibility here. You just look around if you want to steer, nothing to it. I'm not using any of the WASD at all here. I'm just looking where I want to go and angled downwards, and I'm able to just fly the thing around. Pretty cool stuff. Now, on the other hand, if I want to go stationary again, I just kind of look, flatten out the horizon, get to the sweet spot, and now we're staying stationary. Now, if we want to back up, we just kind of dip our view down like this, or look up at the sky, I should say. I always feel weird because I never do inverted controls on anything except for flight, so my terminology gets flipped over. I'm like, let's dip it down, but really we're looking up, anyway, yeah. So back down to looking over here. Now we're going forward again. And now if we want to like descend as we're flying forward, we can do that. Or if you want to go stationary and then descend so that we can try to land on the helipad. Okay. It's not my best moment. But here, we'll go up again and then, okay. And then see if I can land back down again. I got this. You got this, Jardon. And boom, there we go. Landed back safe and sound on the helipad. Helicopter is still in good shape. To be fair, I don't think you can break it, although you can run out of fuel, which we might want to try doing for the sake of experimentation, because it's all for science. All right, let me get back into the thing if I possibly can, and let's go up. I actually put down a helipad on the top of Jerry Street because I was like, that would be a good destination. Actually, we'll see if I can land it up there. I don't have a pilot's license, as you could probably tell back down there, but I'm trying nonetheless. All right, let's get in position here. Let's work our way up. Okay, don't go too fast, and I'm gonna get this, don't you worry. This is gonna be a glorious moment in the world of, okay, we're leveling it out, and wait, whoa, sped up a whole bunch, and oh my God, first try. It kind of sank. Sometimes you have to deal with the fact that your helicopter can sink a little bit. It's nothing to worry about. It's just that occasionally the engine decides to turn into mush, but you're fine. You can recover easily by just flying out of there, and you'll be good to go. Now, as you'll notice, our white particle effects just turned to black particle effects. That means that we're running out of fuel. And it also means that NVIDIA just happened, which is really great. I love it when NVIDIA happens in the middle of videos because it's pretty cool. So as I was saying, you'll notice that the smoke particles have now turned from white to gray and black, and that's an indicator that our fuel is running low. But not to worry. I mean, we've probably got a parachute, right? We never trained for this situation because I never took the courses, but one can hope that we'll be fine if we run out and are in the rain. I love it when I'm raining and my fuel is running out. Like, that's all. Well, if I was in survival mode, I would have fallen to my death. But that's what happens when you run out of fuel, is the helicopter kind of just bails out and it starts raining just so that you feel bad about yourself. But again, if I was in survival mode, I would have gotten destroyed there. So anyway, the wrench, last but not least, if you want to like retrieve the helicopter, you can just toss a wrench at it, and it consumes the wrench, but then you get the helicopter back in your inventory. But again, that costs 5 gold, so I guess try to use it sparingly, unless you have just a huge excess gold and you're like, I love picking up my helicopter and throwing it back down because it's amazing. And I just love seeing that initial spawning of it. It's just great. It's like I just bought it new again. Anyway, that's about it for the helicopter command. Thank you so much for watching. Special thank you to NVIDIA for assisting with this video halfway through. Very much appreciated. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out more commands and mods and stuff by following the playlist in the description. And subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.